It's a lot of things that I had to learn how to do in order to change my life. And one of the things is, with this, I like to make things simple because it is a simple solution. And that's, you got to be careful of what you allow people, how you allow people to input things in your life. And you only had to take 12 steps. I took the 12 steps to find out for myself, was it any truth to the matter? And so now here it is, 2026, and I started the journey in 1990. And I'm not the spokesperson for anyone. I'm just talking for myself. Because I remember when I first came in the door, somebody told me that I wasn't going to be able to make it. They said because your family, your parents indulge in certain activities, and there's no way that you're going to be able to escape. There's no way that you're going to be able to escape. There's no way that you're going to be able to come out of some things that you have been buried in. But so I had to do some investigating for myself to find out, was it any truth to the matter? Was it any truth to what people were telling me? I had to find out for myself. So what I did was I took these 12 steps, and believe me, now here it is, I'm celebrating 36 years that I've been in recovery now. 36 years that I haven't had any toxic as far as alcohol beverage, any other mind-altering chemicals in my mind or in my body. And believe me, I feel so much better. And I'm grateful that I didn't listen to what they was trying to tell me, because they kept telling me, you can't make it. A lot of people don't want to see you make it. Everybody didn't have my best interest at heart, but so I took the 12 steps, and somebody had told me the elevator's broke, so take the steps. And one of the steps, the first step that I took, it says we need to admit that we're powerless. And I did. I admitted that I didn't have no power because I can't even tell my kids what to do. They do what they want to do. And then they said, you got to come to believe. And so I had to do some things to get outside myself and understand that I wasn't the great I am. And then so I made a decision to turn my life over to the care. And that took a lot of work. And I made it searching and fearless moral inventory of myself, not somebody else, of the things that I was doing that was wrong. I had to do some searching for my own self, because it was my best thinking that got me into all of the mischief that I was involved in. And then 5, I had to admit that to God. And I feel so much better now. See, I don't worry about, I didn't have to go out and admit something to everybody in the world, but be able to admit to God and to another human being the exact nature of my wrong. And I feel so much better. I feel a whole lot lighter. My mind is a lot sharper. And I just turned 70 years old. Get back, women. I know y'all trying to come on me, but everything's good. I still love you. I love, to be an admirer of love, a believer in love, because I'm a married man and I love my wife dearly. She's a beautiful person because she puts up with me, and I thank her for that, And so, number 6, we were entirely ready to have God not man, but God remove all these defects of character. To have God remove all these defects of character. And to have God remove all these defects of character. And it's 12 steps. It's right here in the book. I ain't got to try to remember everything in my mind, but 7, I can get humble. I can humble myself before God. In my room, by myself, in the bathroom, anywhere, in my car, I can get humble. I learned how to get out of me and become part of the we.